In my whole house hunting career, I've never yet been asked to find a home for a camel. But I reckon it's not who you're searching for, it's what you're searching for.
This week, we're firing up a family whose search has been on the back burner for 17 months.
Joe and Rebecca Faucet have finally sold their home in Warwickshire and are keen to get a hoof on.
They're a racy couple, but it's not what you think. They race camels for a living.
Lots and lots of cheering as they go past. Bloody cheer fast they run.
Everyone loves camels and racing, and what better racing could we have than racing camels?
All our friends think we're mad, but that's fine by us, we don't mind. We're just known as the camel people, I suppose.
The trouble is, their house and the camels are 4 miles apart.
Just a bore having to come down here every day, really, isn't it?
This constant shuttling back and forth is proving a logistical nightmare.
Well, we need to move because we don't have any land at home. We have a garden the size of a pocket handkerchief, and I don't think there'd be much room for the camels in there.
So with their house and camels together in one place, they'll get to spend more time with their 2 young children, Daisy and Leo, and play happy extended families.
I like to be with my animals, you know, they're part of the family. Come on, babies, come on, girls!
Camel racing is a new and growing sport and takes them all around the country. But home is the Warwickshire village of Halford, near Stratford-upon-Avon.
Rebecca loves her house, and with Daisy and Leo happy in the local school, she's desperate not to stray too far from her stomping ground.
It's quite daunting to think about moving somewhere further away when a lot of the contacts for our business and our friends and just everything in our life is so, you know, it's here.
And here, for the last 7 years, has been this 4-bed family home.
It's clear that the house is very important to Rebecca.
But thanks to this main road, selling it's been a real drag.
After 17 months and 40 viewings, they must be so over it.
You'd be completely over.
They've got property fatigue.
And we're here to inject some energy into their search.
So while Kirstie trots off to see Joe and his camels...
Oh, look, they're waiting for us.
They certainly are, little babies.
I get the gory details from Rebecca.
It's been quite intense.
It's been a bit of a nightmare. Emotionally difficult?
No, just very tedious having to tidy up the house all the time.
Yeah, but it's part of the process.
Oh, of course it is, and you accept that, yeah, and I try to accept without grumbling, actually, but, you know, sometimes...
It's worked well for you as a home and an investment.
Yeah, no, it has. I can't dispute that at all, and I'm looking forward to the next move and hoping that's going to work as well.
They've just sold it for £290,000. So in 7 years, they've made an incredible profit of £160,000.
This, combined with the mortgage and savings, gives us £700,000 to play with. We know they need land for the camels, but they also need a home for their family. I want to make sure we understand their priorities.
Everyone says it's about the X factor, not the house. And I've heard it so many times. People have said to me, oh, no, we're moving for a river, we're moving for a view. We don't care about the house. Is that really the case?
Yes, it really is. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, anyway, because you can always extend, you can always knock down and rebuild or whatever. But you know, I can't change land. I can't change sort of the amount of land. I can't change the landscape.
So Joe's priorities are clear. It's camels all the way. But Rebecca wants a family home.
Who's going to win this race? Either way, the Faucets have got to move out in 2 weeks, so we're under starters' orders.
Oh, hi, you two. Making friends.
Yeah, they're so sweet. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. They're so soft and cuddly and friendly, and they're adorable.
But they need a new home.
They certainly do.
We've basically got to put our foot on the pedal and really get going.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's great.
So our brief is to find the Faucets a 3-bedroomed house.
With at least 8 acres of land for the camels.
And they've got a budget of £700,000.
It doesn't surprise me they're racing camels, because they come first with Joe.
Yeah.
If I was Rebecca, I would be leaning back in my saddle and pulling hard on the reins.
Steady on!
Yep.
Steady on!
Who comes first round here?
The camels.
Yep.
Rebecca is desperate to stay within a 10-mile radius of where they currently live in Warwickshire.
But this is an expensive area, and they have other wants as well. The camels have got stiff competition from other 4-legged beasts. This is horse riding country, and people are desperate for property with land.
With ears glued to the phone and close to the ground, we've blitzed the agents and rejected over 100 properties.
Anyhow, house with land worth a look we've seen. It hasn't been easy, but we've managed to pull together a short list of properties to show the Faucets.
Our first house is on the outskirts of the pretty village of Bretforton.
It's on the market for £690,000, just under their £700,000 budget, and there's a lot of room for the camels.
It's 11 miles from where they currently live, so slightly out of their comfort zone, but we think the house and land more than make up for the extra mile.
Right, now, as we were saying just earlier that location was everything, how are we doing here?
I don't like it.
Don't like it, OK?
Really?
I don't like this area. I really don't like this area. It's not for me anyway.
We're 11 miles from where you currently live. Can't be that bad.
Well, if we go 3 miles in that direction, it'd be absolutely fine. Or that direction. But no, I'm not crazy about the Bidford-on-Avon sort of Evesham area.
Let's give it a look inside before we completely condemn it, OK?
I'm cheered that Rebecca's not put off by the location. The house clearly matters to her as well, and this one's a winner.
There's heaps of space with 3 lovely reception rooms, a huge family kitchen and 5 stunning bedrooms.
Hopefully, our couple can see that this house could make a great family home.
My whole impression of this house as I walk in is dark, low ceilings because of all these beams which look as though they've been put in. I like a house, I mean, I think like our house, you can see when you walk into that hall, your first impression is of space and light, and that's really important to me.
So, Rebecca doesn't like the house, Joe doesn't like the location.
It's not going that well. But there is a third party to consider in this move, the camels. So will the land come up trumps? Well, what are you actually going to be doing? How come you need quite so much land?
Well, I mean, we need for training. We need a track up, a race track. Animals need room. They need space.
Is it even worth you going in the house?
No, I mean, I'm not interested before we go any further. I mean, I can tell you that now.
Wow. Joe doesn't even want to look inside. These two aren't going to be a pair of pushovers.
No, that is a bit of a nightmare.
Right, we can't take any risks with the location of our next property. It's 8 miles from where they currently live and on the outskirts of the village of Kyneton, an area we know they know and love.
This detached bungalow was completed only 6 months ago. The living space is light and airy and not a beam in sight.
There are 3 bedrooms, but you are sacrificing inside space for the amount of land, a whopping 29 acres. Camel heaven.
That's interesting. So it's all around where the boundary has.
It's currently run as a stud farm with 2 barns and separate paddocks. It's on for 750 grand, although we do think it's a bit overpriced.
Basically, the wonderful thing about this house is everything that you can see around you is the land. Your view is the hills, which are never going to be built on.
Area works for us, yeah, definitely.
Yes, no, location's perfect.
Absolutely.
Location works. We're over the first hurdle.
But with 29 acres to play with, I'm keen to know if land is as important to Rebecca as it is to Joe. Well, you've got enough land here for the, you know, the grand plan.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the land is great, actually.
You're sounding very positive and keyed
aren't
up.
I? After the last house, and I was like, oh, God. No, I think I like it.
My point of view here is that you've got a lot of land,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
you're being asked to pay quite handsomely for this acreage.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's
what
true.
else can we do with it?
Yeah.
And
well, Camel Park kind of springs to mind. And the other thing we've been thinking of is camel trekking, and here you've got the space.
they could get up some speed out here, couldn't they?
We'll
We'll put Kirstie on top and we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
So Rebecca can see the huge potential for the business here. But of course it's not all just about the land.
It needs to work as a family home too. But does Joe realise that?
You look at this house and think, great, fine, perfectly livable in, end of story. Yeah. Is that because the idea of 29 acres, 2 large barns, the whole camel setup appeals to you so much that you don't give a monkeys about the house?
A little bit, yes. Yes, I mean, it's the perfect location, really.
Right. You could just begin tomorrow building up the camel business. And if Rebecca's trying to cope in a tiny kitchen and the children are bundled into one room, it's not the end of the world.
Finding I'm not in the hours would be fine.
I think I'd wring your neck. I really do.
So, while Rebecca and Joe have a good look around, it's time for a tête-à-tête with Phil.
Seems to be going very well. They're both very positive about it.
That woman's a saint.
What do you mean?
You worry about mistresses, girlfriends, but you never think your husband's going to run off with a camel.
Kirstie, you can't say things like that.
But that's effectively what... He doesn't give a monkey's how big the house is.
No, I think you're doing him an injustice.
Oh, I think he's great. I think he's great. He's got a wonderful sense of humour and you can get through a lot with laughter. But it's camels all the way.
Camels aside, could this one work for them? Well, in the fading light at the end of the day, but you've had enough light to have a look around and a bit of a think.
I think it has a good feel about it. You know, small house, but that's not the end of the world. Good land. What do you think, Joe?
No, I think it's a decent property. Yes, I mean, there's possibilities. I'll be honest, I think it's overpriced.
Yeah,
you know,
right, we think it's overpriced.
I mean,
can we put this in the maybe camp?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. I think that's very fair.
We're going off brief with our third house. We're taking them 57 miles from where they currently live to Herefordshire.
But there is method to our madness.
It's an absolute corker with a fantastic 36 acres of land. Joe and his camels would be in paradise.
It's in the village of Ullingswick and is currently run as an equestrian centre, so there's barns and stabling aplenty.
And by coming to Herefordshire, they're getting more for their money. All this for 725 grand. Joe, I'm sure you appreciate coming this far out to this location is the reason why we've got a big 4-bedroom detached house and all the acreage you could ever wish for.
Did it fill you with horror driving all the way here?
No, we were just rather curious as to where we were coming, to be honest.
Let's go in.
This would be a major move, so everything has to work. I've no doubts about the house. With 2 reception rooms and a family-sized kitchen, there's plenty of space.
All 4 bedrooms are light and have spectacular views over the land. Since it went on the market, it's been crawling with house hunters, and with 3 offers on the table, we need to stay focused. And you come to the first of 2 massive reception rooms. We've got real proportions and sense of space, grandeur, I think, in this house.
Yeah, and a lovely big fireplace, which always really helps.
Could you see yourself sitting here?
Oh, yes, no problem at all.
Now, I think the kitchen slightly lets the property down.
Yes, it's a very practical kitchen, let's say. It's a little bit lacking in character for me.
But could you live with it?
I think it's fine. I mean, you're overlooking the yard, which is most important, so you can see your animals.
Joe's priorities never change. It's camels first and every time. But this has to work as a family home for Rebecca as well, and they both need to have a good look around.
And look at the view from here.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? That is lovely.
The best part of this house.
This would be a momentous move. For starters, the kids would need to change schools.
The only snag is it's distance backwards and forwards to Warwickshire, but no, I like this property.
Well, you move here, you up sticks completely, don't you?
But
You still have all
really
your friends,
do like
but
this
you're
property, yes,
starting
yes.
again completely afresh. But, I mean, you have there's a business there to take on, and that's a good thing.
That's right.
Hey, look at all these people with their horses. We can stick them on camels, no problem.
I
Surely.
wonder if this is one of the locals.
Could be one of our new jockeys.
Oh, they're thinking about hiring jockeys already. Does that mean we've got a clear favourite?
It's the best we've looked at up until now.
definitely. Yeah.
It's the most
Yeah.
sort of workable up until now.
Yeah.
There are 3 other offers on the table at the moment.
Are there? Right, so there's quite a lot of people interested. Yes, well, I'm not
So
surprised,
if we are interested,
actually.
we've got to move fast.
Get with it. It's great. It's just not in Warwickshire, and that's a hard one, really.
So, once again, a property that suits the camels, but isn't so good for Rebecca.
She's very concerned it's just too far from family and friends and would be a massive upheaval.
So, it's back on the blower to try and find somewhere in Warwickshire, but there will have to be compromises.
We've got a tip-off about a property with 8 acres of land not yet on the open market. I've sweet-talked the owners into letting us have a look around.
Location shouldn't be an issue here. In fact, it's in their own village, only a camel spit away from where they currently live.
Because it's not on the open market, an exact price hasn't yet been agreed, but the owner has some figures in mind.
And I'm keen to know what Joe and Rebecca think it's worth.
What do you feel about value? And this is your area, you know.
It's got to be worth more than 50,000.
Very fun.
Less than 2 million.
You never take anything seriously. Does he take anything seriously?
No.
I mean, we are at the sharp end now. You have a vendor that wants you out in 2 weeks. This is the 4th house of our search, the last house of our search, because it's impossible to find anything with the acreage at the budget in the area. And you're still having a laugh, Joe.
Well, the last laugh will be on Joe when we're sitting in a mobile home on a boggy patch somewhere.
They want between 6 and 7. if they can sell to someone locally. Why don't I take Rebecca into the house?
Sounds
Okay.
good. Yep.
Okey-doke.
That
We'll
sounds
have a look
fun.
around the land.
Good.
Yep.
This detached bungalow is still in the process of being finished, but with a little bit of imagination, you can easily see its potential.
There's a good family sitting room, a sizable kitchen, 2 double bedrooms on the ground floor and 2 upstairs that are still in the process of being decorated.
Now, Rebecca, they've taken delivery of the new staircase.
Yeah.
And down here is almost finished.
Nice kitchen, terrific. You know, nice wooden cupboards, decent space, and obviously utility room through there.
Room, yeah. You didn't want to be more than 10 miles away.
No.
In the end, you could be just less than 200 yards away.
Yep. But I mean, that's like no bad thing, really.
No.
So they're back in their comfort zone, but in this expensive area, the compromise is the land. Well, there are 8 acres out here, Joe. It's unfenced. There'll be a lot to do in order to get it camel-proof. Yes. We are in a very beautiful area. This isn't a very beautiful plot at the moment, but I mean, it could be.
It could be very beautiful, couldn't it? I mean, if you spent a bit of time and money here, I mean, you could do an awful lot with this plot.
Is your heart in this area, or is your brain in Herefordshire?
That's a difficult one.
Joe just can't get the Herefordshire property with its 36 acres out of his mind. They need some time on their own to weigh it all up.
What do you think?
As I said before, the house isn't that important. If it was just the house, would you choose it?
No.
No, well, I'm saying exactly.
No, I wouldn't.
Just the house,
I wouldn't. I'd be looking for something very different.
Exactly.
But we're not.
But we're not
That's
just
not
looking
the
at...
point, is it?
No,
We're compromising on the house because of the land.
The last property we saw, I really liked.
Yeah, so did I. It was terrific.
If that was here, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd buy it straight away.
Absolutely. But if that was here, you'd be talking
about
double.
It's a tough decision to make. I don't envy them.
I like Hereford, and I think Rebecca likes this one, if truth was known, and I think we're going to need to talk about this.
Yeah, I think that's fair, actually.
How set is your heart here in this location?
It would be so much easier to move here than move to Hereford.
So you reckon it's easier to move camels than it is to move family, friends?
Oh, infinitely. It takes a long time to make good friends, and good friends are really important.
We haven't got any.
Well, you haven't. Speak for yourself. I have, despite you, I might add.
But why don't we leave you two to have a nice fight this evening, and we'll see who wins in the morning. The next day, and the Faucets have asked to meet us at the Halford house. Does that mean Rebecca's won the battle?
Hi.
Morning. Did you get any sleep?
Not a lot, but never mind. Too many things churning.
You wanted to meet us here this morning. Does that mean this is the one you're aiming at?
Well, I think really it's the one Rebecca's still aiming at. I'm aiming at Hereford, so I don't know. We need to look at both again, really.
What do we need to learn or find out for you here?
I think it's, you know, how much is it going to cost to sort this place out?
Well, how about we get somebody over to cost up finishing it?
And then in the meantime, let's head over to Hereford. Would that suit everyone?
He's smiling.
That is not necessarily a good thing, Phil. I've learned that already.
So both Herefordshire and Halford are still in the mix.
I've arranged for a builder to look around and give them a costing on clearing the land, finishing off the house and laying a new drive.
But before decisions are made, we're making the 57-mile drive back to Herefordshire to check out the fabulous equestrian centre.
Right, everyone, excited to be here?
Yes, very much so.
Yesterday they loved the house, the view and the camel-friendly land. But for Rebecca, relocating to a totally new county is the issue.
It would mean moving home, moving schools and missing her friends.
I mean, I spend quite a lot of time anyway on my own at home working, but it's nice to be able to know there's a mate down the road. I can, you know, pick up the phone, go and see if I need to. I don't know how long it takes to make mates like that, really.
We are very close to Hereford town centre itself. That's only 6 miles away or something.
Which just like Stratford is to us at the moment or something, yeah.
And the local school from here, which is 4 miles away, it is the best performing school in Herefordshire.
Oh, that's
So if the kids-
encouraging. Yeah, that would make me feel a lot better about it.
Sounds like Rebecca could be coming round to moving to Herefordshire.
This is so nice. Is it worth moving and just, establishing ourselves here? I know Joe feels very much this is somewhere he could stay for the next however long.
As for Joe, well, it's always been about the land.
So which of these fields goes with the farm? I mean, where are the boundaries?
That field and that field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think this is the perfect property. I really do.
I think it's lovely. I think it's the most heavenly spot.
It is, isn't it?
Before they make any decisions, I've got the quote for finishing off the Warwickshire house. It's going to cost nearly £100,000 to do the work.
This, added to the owner's guide price, is making it look expensive and could prove a deal-breaker for Joe.
I've thought about it, and I don't think it's the property for us. I mean, it's a good property and perfect location, but it's just not what we need for the business.
Rebecca, Joe, you've heard completely discounting the other house. You were the one that wanted, or that was certainly yesterday, that much keener to stay local.
Yes, I suppose, you know, when I look at what you get for the money there and what you get here, there is just no comparison. And, OK, so you're moving half a mile down the road. That makes life so much easier in some ways, but you do get an awful lot more here, and that's got to be taken into account.
We need to be mindful of the fact that there are 3 other offers on this property.
Well, I've made my mind up, but it all depends on Rebecca. So really, I mean, you know, I think we just need a few days to think about it and then sort of go from there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it seems very fair. It's been a laugh,
Yeah,
eh?
thank you very much.
I've never met a camel before, and I hope to meet many more.
You know we're always on the lookout for jockeys.
I'll ride a camel. Oh, definitely. I can see myself galloping off into the sunset on the camel.
OK, Kirstie. Back on Earth a few weeks later, and all bets are off.
Joe and Rebecca have decided the Herefordshire house is not for them. They've moved into rented and they're still looking.
It was definitely the best of all the places we saw. It was just a big move, I think.
We've allowed ourselves 6 months, really, haven't we?
Yeah, we're renting this place for 6 months.
And at the end of that, we've got to buy somewhere.
Royal Leamington Spa is one of Warwickshire's crown jewels. A 1-hour 20 journey time by train into central London is a factor in house prices here being 94 grand above the national average, at nearly £321,000. High quality schools is another reason, all of which means searching will be fiercely competitive. Plunging into this maelstrom of a market are Leamington lad Matt, who's in IT, and his Liverpool lass Cla, who's in PR.
Claire is a nightmare. She is on the go 24/7. She'll be restoring a piece of antique furniture 1 minute, and then she'll be going off and visiting friends in Liverpool the next minute.
It took time for liver-bird Claire to settle in Leamington after finishing university.
People from Liverpool often dress up a lot, you know, they've got their tan, their eyelashes, their hair, and I felt like not everybody did that here, so I kind of stuck out a bit, you know. Rollers in the hair at the garage is not a done thing in Leamington Spa.
While Claire's heart is on her sleeve, Matt's head is firmly on his shoulders.
When my mum first met him, she said she couldn't have knitted a better one for me, so we like him.
I am very funny. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Ivy is wonderful, beautiful, completely crazy. She wants to climb, she wants to run. So we need more space for Ivy now and for a potential future child.
Currently renting, they have viewed around 35 properties but still haven't found the one.
I feel that we've looked at every single house in Warwickshire. No houses have had everything that we want.
There's a lot of competition for houses. There's probably about 10 people for every viewing.
These two are more than up for a challenge. Their previous property, their first together, was a doer-upper, where they turned a huge profit of £100,000, doing a lot of the work themselves.
I came home from work one day and she had half the dining room decorated, and bear in mind she was about 8 months pregnant at the time.
It was just a new kitchen, bathroom, log burner, sanded a few floors, you know.
They may be modest, but that work has given them a great deposit for their next home, which they mean to spend wisely.
I hate the idea of compromise, but I know Kirstie is big on it.
And I'm hoping she'll be convinced by Kirstie to compromise. I think in terms of both of us, I'd say you're the picky one.
Yeah, I have good taste. That's what it is.
Clearly, Claire knows what she wants, but that doesn't make life any easier for her or Matt.
Matt, what's going wrong if you've seen 35? Is it sitting next door to you?
I think it might be. Yeah.
You've bought a house already, added £100,000 to its value and sold it.
Yeah.
You don't need me.
On paper, we don't. In reality, we do. We want 3 bedrooms. A lot of the time, the 3rd bedroom is a box room, and we want open plan living space, ideally a big kitchen diner. One of the issues we have is that because we like older properties, you don't often get that.
You don't get that. It's more compartmentalised.
Yes. We're not worried about doing work. You know, we're quite happy to knock a few walls down, move things around.
You've got 390-odd thousand pounds to spend. So tell me your areas that you want to be in.
We want to be in Leamington. We both work in town. Ivy's nursery is in the centre of Leamington, you know.
And we're really familiar with the areas.
I feel like because we've looked at so many houses, kind of lost the will to live a little bit, moved into rented and completely sort of stopped the looking for houses, I feel very much now ready.
Do you think you've rebooted your search?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Right, well, let's go and find you a house. If Claire can put her pickiness aside, then this reboot could reap rewards. With an impressive budget of £390,000, Claire and Matt have cash profit from their doer-upper plus a mortgage.
3 good-sized bedrooms is a must, inclining them towards the room proportions of older properties.
This could make finding open-plan kitchen diners tricky, but not impossible.
Location is all important. Commuting to Leamington and proximity to Ivy's nursery a priority.
Covington is the location for my first property, a village on the outskirts of Leamington.
Location is ideal. Both Claire and Matt's work is less than 10 minutes away.
And I'm rather pleased with this pretty Victorian terrace.
I think we should just go straight in, because it looks like it's about to rain.
This 3-bedroom home is set over 2 stories. Its period stylings, both inside and out, should meet Claire's approval.
Ground floor flows front to back from the dining area, through a roomy kitchen, into a family living room, which opens up into a secure garden for little Ivy.
Upstairs are the 3 all-important good-sized bedrooms thereafter. There are even bonus period features of 2 original fireplaces. At its heart, this is very much a family home.
And for the couple who aren't scared of doing work, converting the attic would give even more space. This house is on at offers over £375,000, 15 grand under budget.
Size-wise, how does it compare with other things?
Size feels good. Instantly feels spacious when you walk in.
It does, yeah. There's a good running length for Ivy to go from the back to the front of the house, which is great.
Well, that's taken care of Ivy, and her mum and dad seem keen too.
It feels connected and very much a family environment.
Yeah. Go and have a look upstairs and see what you think.
OK.
All right, great.
Well, with a couple who've seen and rejected 35 houses, this is a pretty good start.
This is a good size for the 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, perfectly reasonable size.
It's not a box room.
Get a decent-sized cot in there.
If that's the 3rd bedroom, then that's the biggest 3rd bedroom we have seen.
Sounds like every room is delivering, Kirstles.
Yep, I'd say they're practically moving in.
Fireplace.
That's a nice
Hey.
fireplace.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
space for a couple of wardrobes as well.
Yeah. You could even get fitted ones put in.
As far as Claire and Matt are concerned, so far so good. Sometimes it does just happen. Only sometimes, though.
I'd say take it when you can get it.
Right, what are you thinking upstairs?
I quite like it.
Matt?
Yeah, I think it's good.
It's quirky. It's got bigger bedrooms than we thought. The 3rd bedroom's not a box room.
It's not a box room,
It's
definitely.
not,
No.
no.
So can we say that we've set a high bar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, you two, we've got other houses to see.
You're sounding pretty pleased with yourself.
Yep, that's a strong contender and gives me the chance to try a curved ball. Bringing them closer to the centre of Leamington than Property 1, this 3-bed 1930s semi needs quite a bit of work to transform it into a modern family home.
And I've come along to help size up the scale of the job.
So what's going on?
This needs more work than the last house. So if I was a betting woman, which I'm only on
Special occasions.
very special occasions,
I would say they'd go for house number 1 over this one.
Right. So this is all going into a house clearance.
well, supposedly, yes.
There's a huge amount of potential.
I know.
Given what this house could be, possibly safer to hedge your bets. The property is part of an estate currently going through probate and is in need of renovation. The downstairs layout offers 3 family rooms, which could be set in any configuration. Knocking down a wall would open up the long kitchen and create the modern living space that Claire and Matt desire.
Upstairs, modernisation is also needed. But there are 2 larger bedrooms and a smaller third, which is certainly not a box room. Claire will be pleased to hear that.
Once the tumble-down shed is safely demolished, the gardens are yet another blank canvas.
There is an open day this weekend and interest will be high, but we've managed to get in early. The property has a guide price of 350 grand. 40k under budget, so money left over for Claire and Matt to renovate.
Hello, hello, come on in. Hi.
Thank you.
Sorry, strange men come with this house.
I know.
So what you've got to do is imagine that this wall has gone.
Yeah.
And this is your kitchen diner.
Yes.
With your front room and a sort of playroom conservatory at the back.
I'm not traumatised by it.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential here, I think.
Loads of potential. It still has a good feel, you know. I'm not put off by it. I'm keen to look at it.
It's going to an open day on Saturday. They're asking for offers over 350,000. And we've been led to believe if they had an offer of 360 before Saturday, they wouldn't open the door on Saturday. But it will be sold within the week.
Yeah, it will.
Absolutely.
It will. There's no doubt about that. Do you want to look upstairs or downstairs, Matt?
I'll go downstairs, please.
Okey-doke.
Why don't I show Claire upstairs?
Let's go.
Well, Kirstie, it's lucky you're not a betting woman, because this place seems firmly in the running.
Yep, I even surprise myself sometimes.
3 good-sized bedrooms. This probably being the master. Does it excite you?
It does, yeah. We would never be able to afford to live on this road if we were to buy a house that had already had a lot of work done to it. I love old houses. I love houses that haven't been touched in a long time.
Well, I know someone who's just dying to swing her sledgehammer.
This is 14 foot, so you'd have a kitchen which was 14 by 14.
Yeah.
That would be your kitchen diner leading out onto large garden.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be phenomenal.
What with the refurb and updating, there's a lot to take on. My plan would involve removing the wall between the 2 rooms. With the right structural support, there are a couple of different options to create a modern, family-friendly kitchen diner. So Matt would have to be just as keen on this house as Claire.
What do you suspect will be going through Matt's mind?
I think he might be a bit concerned. I don't know if it's a bit too much for him to take in.
Hi.
Here's the man himself. I'll let you two to discuss it. Good luck with that one, Matt.
Thank you. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a great property. If we were to knock down the wall between the kitchen and the sitting room, we would have that massive kitchen diner.
Yeah.
So there's bags of potential.
I'm pleased they like it, because this place takes real commitment.
This house is on the market for 350,000 pounds.
They would have to pay 360.
Yeah, it's a great house, but 360, a young family? It's a miracle they've managed to save and find that money.
They've done brilliantly. You've got them in a great position, front of the queue, on a great opportunity. Lovely house.
Yeah, lovely house.
They've got the vision, but it doesn't make the decision any easier.
So have you had enough time to discuss, mull, consider?
It's very tempting, but do we have enough money left over from the purchase price to do it to the level that we'd like to? So we'd have to think quite hard about it, but there's bags of potential.
Yeah, I'm already thinking about stripping walls.
Got a lot to think about overnight.
Yeah.
Well done, Kirstie. 2 houses and 2 hits.
There are no wobbles in Warwickshire with my know-what-they-want couple. Claire and Matt have been tempted by my project property, but the cost of the work requires some ruminating. My last property is in Lillington, a leap and a jump from Leamington Centre. Once again, work and nursery are less than 10 minutes away. Another 30 semi, space is plentiful, both inside and out.
How are we doing for location?
Great location, not far from town.
Park over the road.
You two are great. Right, OK, come on.
A 3-bedroom semi set over 2 floors, this house is the finished article. Property 2 may have potential, but here they could move in and just enjoy family life.
Upstairs, there are 2 light and bright double bedrooms and a nursery just right for baby Ivy. As well as that, a fab family bathroom. Back downstairs, the feeling of light and space continues. a dining room with patio doors looks onto a child-friendly garden.
The dining kitchen is roomy and fresh, and just off it's the downstairs loo. This house is in walk-in condition and has a guide price of £370,000, 20 grand shy of their top budget.
Oh.
That's a lot of light.
I think there's a strong argument for making this into your sitting room. Or...
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking.
A sitting room, dining room.
Trust you to find the project in a walk-in house, Kirstie.
So far, so good.
Positive.
Yeah.
Positive, Matt?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice feel.
Super smiley. Oh, right, okie doke.
Works.
Phil, this is how you do it.
Thank you, Kirstie.
Now we have the kitchen.
It's actually quite
good
big.
size.
It's big.
Considering there's a dining room as well.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to have a look upstairs?
Definitely.
Property 2 now has a contender for Claire and Matt's affection.
You know what? Sometimes just moving into a house where it's already done and getting on with living your life is a good option.
Oh, this is quite spacious, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The park over the road will be very handy.
Yeah, it's in fairly good nick as well. Oh God, dilemmas.
A choice of 2. I should be so lucky.
So, what are you weighing up?
This house it's very done.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really need to do much to it.
Property 2 is really good, so then we'd have the stress of getting sorted what we want to do with it.
Which house is in the better location?
The other house.
Definitely,
The other
100%.
two,
We know
yeah.
that. Would you like to go back and see property 2?
Yes.
My Leamington lovelies, Claire and Matt, were fans of all 3 houses. But it was the potential of property 2 that fired their imagination. Back for a second look, they're keen to get a sense of the scale of the work.
This you could change to a garage. You could even just put an extension on it.
You could.
For Claire and Matt, the sums need to add up, but if they don't buy it today, then it's likely to be snapped up after the open viewing this weekend.
We're told that in order for it not to go on the market this weekend, it's got to be 360. But that only leaves you 30 grand.
Yeah.
Now, I think you can do it for 30 grand, but you've got to do work on the roof. You've probably got to rewire and put in a new heating system. So every penny matters.
The issues with the roof have also affected the upstairs rooms.
My feeling about damp is that when you know where it comes from, it's not a worry. Yeah. And the damp that I've seen in this house really looks as if it's as a result of repairs needed in the roof. I think a lot of people would look at this and panic. I see no panic in either of your faces.
No, because if you can see it, then you can fix it.
I think these 2 have fallen for this place, and it doesn't look like any amount of hard work's going to put them off.
So do you want me to try and secure it for you, or do you need more time?
Let's go for it.
I think so.
We like decisiveness round here.
Yeah. Get it
That's
done.
the attitude.
With the open house looming, time is of the essence. And while Claire and Matt have 390 grand to play with, there's still plenty of work to do, both to the house and with my negotiations.
Is it your belief that if there is an open day, it will end up going for more than you can afford to pay, given that you need to do work to it?
Definitely.
It's offers over 350, and we reckon for 360 they take it off the market. What would you pay for it ideally?
Maybe 355.
Okay. I'm going to ring the agent, say that we're going to go at 355. Hey, Juliana. We were given to understand that if there was an offer at 360, they would withdraw it from the market now. I wondered if that would be the case at 355. We are making this offer in the knowledge that that house needs money spending on it. Okay, thanks so much. Bye. She's going to put the offer forward, so hopefully we'll hear more.
Yeah, great.
Excellent.
Getting it at that price ahead of the open day would be a great result. We can only wait and see.
Juliana. Yes. Where did that come from? I will have a chat with my clients and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, Juliana. Okay, brilliant. Bye. I needed that to hurt, and it did.
No dear.
The valuer told one of the family members that he thought it was worth between 350 and 370. And the 370 figure has got stuck in the head of the family member.
370's pushing it.
It's pushing it too far.
360 is as far as Claire and Matt can go. And we have a plan to sweeten the deal.
Juliana, it's Kirstie. If someone offered 360 and said you can just walk out the door of that house, you don't have to clear it. If you want to leave stuff behind, you can leave stuff behind. That's quite a lot of time and effort and bother that is taken out of the process. See what you can do. Okie doke. Bye.
Offering to take the house and its contents, lock, stock and barrel, may just be enough to clinch it.
Juliana. Brilliant, thanks so much. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh, that was a little bit painful.
Oh, I thought we might not get that. Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
Oh, right.
Well done.
We've pushed through the pain and found property heaven on the other side. With Claire and Matt, it's still a month until they hope to get the keys to the Leamington Spa doer-upper. But their plans are already afoot.
Once we've got a roof fixed, we'd like to get a new kitchen.
A new bathroom, new walls.
Decorating.
It's the best, like in our old house. I like to think that I can do a lot of it myself. And once the plastering's done, I can decorate the whole house.
And furnishing, we're going to have to get a lot of second-hand, fit in with the budget.
That's right up Claire Street, and they've already got a head start.
Kirstie was really helpful because she was the one that suggested the vendor could leave whatever furniture they wanted.
I think that really helped clinch the deal as well.
They know what they have to do, and they're giving themselves 3 months to do it.
I want to be able to have a second birthday party for Ivy. Got a bit of work to do, but...
Yeah, why have a quiet life?
Once they're in and it's done, I'm sure it'll be a house worth celebrating.